talk about the stars. All right, back again. Another episode of Products We Fuck With. This is our lovely co-host Mario. I am Keegan.
What's going on?
What's going on? Founders of HareClub. Today we are going to talk about two products that are near and dear to me. Mario is starting over his hair journey, his natural hair journey. We got a dark season now. I got this big pseudo fro. And what we're going to talk about today are two products that I've been using to twist up and actually add texture to my hair, because nobody rocks like the straight up shaft afro anymore. Well, some people do, but not everybody does it well. I personally prefer to have texture in my hair, so right now I'm going to talk about two products that do that. We got, if you guys recognize it, it's a sponge brush. It's really no name. There's a couple companies that make these. This is just a generic one that I got at a beauty store. Works like a charm.
Is the word nappy, is that offensive?
Faux pas? Yeah, it's a faux pas.
That's a faux pas?
It is a faux pas.
I was gonna say,
unless you're the nappy roots.
I was gonna say sponge brush, nappy head.
Nappy head.
You're
gonna have to cut this out. You leave this?
Sponge brush, nappy head. Okay, sorry.
So we have that. We have the sponge brush, and then we also got this tennis racket looking type thing. This is called Twisted Up.
Okay.
This is like a direct competitor to sponge brushes. Literally does the exact, both products do the exact same thing, but they both work in different ways.
Gotcha.
So I want to talk about both of these products, but I'm going to let Mario ask some questions. Hopefully he don't say anything crazy.
No, I won't. So, you get the sponge brush. Tell me, when do I need to start using this? Why do I need to use this? Why are there two sides to it? I don't know. This just looks a little funky to me.
Alright, cool. So, sponge brush is really helpful when you just grow your hair past like a certain level and you just have like a little bit more height to your hair.
Okay.
Right now your hair is pretty much like close to the scalp, so I'm guessing like right now you just put a lot of pomade in it.
Yep.
And you just hit it with like a soft brush, whatever, every morning.
Yeah.
Probably like trying to like get some waves in there.
Trying.
I see.
Since I cut my hair's still growing a little straight, so I got to train it back down to be a little curly, but
yeah,
it's coming. You can see the sides a little bit,
yeah.
But the top is
it's just
it's a little
flat.
struggle. Yeah,
it's
so
like the waters are calm
yeah.
on top there, no waves yet. Anyway, but if you need, once you're at that point, you get past this stage, past, you know, like the hair is a little bit higher, you're past that ugly stage, because that's coming, it's gonna look crazy. You need something like this to add a little bit more texture in your hair. So what you would do is just lightly on the top of your hair. You don't press down too hard, because the harder you press, the more your hair will twist. I have 4C hair, which is like the tightest of tightest coils in my hair. Like this.
if you ever remove those pens that you click, if you ever remove the spring,
that's what my hair
that's
is.
his hair there.
And 4C is very like, I don't want to say coarse, but like it's just such a tight curl, like it could be very difficult to manage. So if I tighten up my hair too much, like it becomes a pain in the ass to detangle. Anytime I'm doing like a condition day, or anytime like I'm trying to like get this thing out and like straighten it up a little bit, it hurts. So if you have like a tight curl, don't go too crazy with this. But the reason why it has two sides, you were asking, you got one side that's a little bit smaller and another side that's a little bit larger. So depending on the size of like the curl that you want, you would use this bigger side if you want like a thicker curl, and then you would use this one, the smaller side, if you want a tighter, smaller, more defined curl.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's what these two sides are for. This is dirt cheap, like it'll cost you $5-6 at your neighborhood beauty store. Some companies sell them online too that have like a couple other different patterns that you can leverage, and some of them are a little bit bigger. But yeah, like it's a pretty tried and true, good product.
I'll check that out.
So if you're starting anything up.
Okay. So how long do you have to how long have you had this one? Did you ever have to replace it?
I had to replace this one. So like I had one, it lasts about a year.
Okay.
You know, like some people, like you'll start seeing like your hair, like little like, I guess Like you'll shed, like everybody sheds when you have like a lot of hair. Don't do that. That's mine. You'll have like little pieces of your hair like that shed and like get stuck in that too. So after a while you might see that and you're just like, all right, it's time for a new one. It also, the sponge will start to deteriorate. Why can't I talk?
Deteriorate, yeah.
Deteriorate. Yeah. It will break up.
There you go.
The pieces will start breaking apart. And after that, you know, like it's just time for you to get a new one. That's basically it. And that's why they're so cheap. It's easy to kind of replace. But yeah, like other than that, like it's pretty good. The main reason why I opted for getting both of these, so I got the Twisted Up, popular on the owner of this, yeah, like you just get real Roger Federer with that. The founder of this product was actually on Shark Tank, and that's how I discovered it. And I wanted to try it out, and like honestly, there's so many people in black men that like have this type of hair and like this type of hairstyle, and have problems with either replacing, you know, this thing, and this is just like a way more permanent option. Like, it's great.
It's like made out of metal.
Yep.
It's made out of strong plastic on the outside. But what would you say the curl definition or the twist definition is with this one? Is it a lot different than this one? Yeah. Which one do you prefer? How are they different? I should ask.
So so here are my gripes with both products, and each product has like their own pluses and their positives and negatives. This one gives you a little bit more variety when you're trying to figure out, okay, do I want a tighter curl or do I want a thicker curl? This one is somewhere in between this side and this side. My issue is this eats away and just like breaks up, deteriorates after a while. This is like permanent. But when my hair was a little bit lower, the problem with this one is like you really gotta work it in. Like, so you have to like, instead of just lightly being at the top and like figuring it out, I had to like really go in on this one. Like,
how much did that one cost?
This was about, I want to say about $14-15. It was pretty cheap.
This ain't gonna break up right now.
It's not gonna break. No, it's solid.
So before you even use this, because I'm smelling it, no offense, I'm guessing you put product in your hair first, then you put it in, right?
Yep.
Okay, but not on wet hair.
But not on wet hair, and that's the other thing about this one that I didn't like either. Like, my hair is so tight that I need to put like some moisturizer or some product, or maybe like spray like a little bit of water on it, just so I can manage it in the morning. But if you use this product on wet hair, you're gonna break it up a lot faster. You're gonna have little pieces of sponge in your hair, so you gotta let your hair dry a little bit, or even put like a little bit of pomade in it so it kind of like stiffens up a little bit to kind of like be able to maneuver it. With this one, you can use on wet hair or conditioned hair, or like put products in it. You're not gonna have that problem because it's nothing to break up. You're not gonna like break up the metal. You're not gonna break up like the plastic unless
you got how tough your hair is.
Yeah, I know, right? Like you gotta have some real hard hair to bust this thing up. This is a forever thing. Like I could play like ping pong with that.
You could play ping pong with
it. It's like it's solid. Like my biggest issue with it was just like the amount of pressure that I needed to do to get the look that I wanted.
Did he get funded?
I feel like he did. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah. But the product is solid. I use both. Like they both have their pros and cons, like I said. So I'll use that, like if my hair is wet and I need to do something, and then like I'll use this to kind of like touch up a lot as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So those are the two things I use. Solid. Those are your choices. If you guys use either one of these, you can let us know like which ones are your favorites.
Comment section below.
And let us know why. If I'm doing something different than you guys are doing, or you got some advice for me, I'm willing to hear it.
All ears.
All ears.
So, okay, as you mentioned before, any comments or questions, put them down below. This is your boy Rio. Keegan. Until next time, peace. Oh yeah, don't forget, go to our website and our Instagram page, please. All
Subscribe.
Links below.
Share with your friends.
Exactly. Share. Give all that information. If you have any friends who got a regular afro, need to spice it up, Keegan got you.
I got you.
All right? Peace.
Cool.